Okay, so I'm going to show you how to model a very basic haunted house, and I got some references what a haunted house is supposed to look like, and we already have how it's going to look like. But just in case, I've been looking around, and what I'm finding is that a lot of these haunted houses have kind of like an Addams family or a Psycho the movie, kind of like the wooded area, and I do like the rounded windows, especially circling on top. Some have chimneys, they have like railings, they have a porch doing that. Um, and s- I, I'm not really interested in of the haunted houses that's been kind of isolated like this, no lights. But I think what I'm gonna do, my scene here is light up have a like a gloomish glow to that. And here's some a really picture of a house. And I do like the decoration, and they do have a sharp roof, so like that. So I'm just going to kind of start off, maybe just do like a basic top part like this of a house, and then I build from top to down. And then have maybe windows on every roof here. So what I'm gonna do here is create this thing. I don't know what this was called first, but I'm gonna use this technique of using lines or curvature lines or CV lines, and then one here I wanted to do loft here. So I'm gonna move this my pure ref here for reference on the bottom here. And then also what I always do here is that I have up here you can see that I have created a project and I've saved my file as a haunted house here. Doing that here. So what I'm doing here is also I want to create a reference material, a reference objects. So if I want to put this to a video game or into a animation and get realistic lighting, it's good to have a reference character in here. Let's get a little different one here, a little bit better here. Uh, Content browser. Let's get. um, this character here, move it in here, move, there we go. And what I always like to do here is put this character into a layer so we can hide us to get in the way when we looking at a conref haunted HUN here. Like that, I'm sure he's in there. And I'm moving to the side here. And move my reference over here. And now I want to create a curvature tool here. And what I'm going to use, break this off. And I'm going to use this called the EP curve tools. And I've created a profile. And the profile would take the shape of this. I don't know, this was just called this object here. So I want to hit here. And I want to go to my front view and zoom out here. And I'm going to hit X on my keyboard. The important part is that when you design this profile, make sure that you use your origin line and you don't cross it. So I'm going to hit X here, kind of go like this. I'm just making this up as I go. Thinking something like that. And then let's shape this a little bit, a little better. And then also if it looks kind of pixelated, I like the line doesn't look sharp enough. We are going to rebuild the line so it looks a little bit more cleaner. I was thinking, I should just bring these down. Maybe make these hitting. Um, Try to get a shape that I like. And maybe take these here. Sort of like that. If so that I get my straight edge underneath there. I'll bring this out. that. All right, so now you can see I do have a little pixelation. So I'm gonna go grab I'm hitting right on my mouse button and go to object mode, and then make sure that you can see your curves. And then I'm gonna go down here to curves rebuild and hit this icon here. And what the important part here, what you want to do here is that hit reset. I want to show you. You want to right here rebuild curve. Right here number of spans. What that means is that if I right click in here and go and hit edit points here, these are the points. It's hard to see here. These points here are the numbers I want to change here. So I want to make this into 11. Make sure when you do this, once soon I hit that, you can see my curvature became a little more curvature. And you can increase the number you want, but I do 11 because that's a number I'm going to kind of use throughout my modeling here. Oop, why is my curvature coming here? Little bug here. It's freezing. Center pivot. Oh, it's not really coming here. Looks like oh, modify center pivot. Or oh, that's what was happening. I was actually hitting animation. When you hit animation, I actually hit animation display here, so that's why I couldn't select my gizmo there. It's happened. I have done it many times because this was behind it here. Let's move to the top here. So let's try this one more time. Hit. So there we go. So I hit size there, so this would be flat underneath there. So let's go to top here, and then I'm going to move here my pivot point now to the end of this curvature here, to the end of here. So the way how you do that is hit D on your keyboard and then hit C. And then when you hit C, make sure it kind of just put your dot right over the edge here and then hit C. And just kind of, there we go. Kind of move it there, and you can see now using my middle mouse button to slide it. Slide to the end here and hit D. And then in here now, I'm going to move to the corners here like this. And I'm thinking this four corners here, with this character in here, there will be eccentric here. So let's make this little, like that. That looks like good. And then I'm going to duplicate this, move this over here to the corner here. Make sure this is the four corners I want. And then the important part is that these has to face 45 degrees angle. But let's move these. Let's get these over here first. And then duplicate this over here. Make sure all of them there. All right. So I'm going to my center box here. You just make it a little smaller here. So like that. All right, so I want to grab this, and then you want to rotate this to 45. Oops, wrong way. Minus 45. There we go. And then this would be, I believe, to be minus 30, which is 45 degrees angle, and then this would be 30 south. And then this here is 45. This would be 45 degrees angle. And we know this because of geometry. Oops, make sure. 30, oops, sorry, 45. There we go. So now we're going to use the surface tool here now, and it is important which direction, which one we pick first. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick this one and this one first. But when I'm doing loft here, what's going to happen here is that the outside will turn black. So it does matter which order you pick according to the gizmo here. So I'm going to click these like this. I just show you here. I'm going to use loft and make sure you go hit the square here. And then what we want to hit here, reset. And then make sure you click polygon, general, I'm sorry, count, and then quads. And then what you want to do here is, there we go. Sorry about that, not count, general. Counts will work, but I want to use general because I want to take advantage of the ISO params here. Remember, I said I'm going to use 11. Here it says 3. So what it means that each time I loft them, they have 11 type of isoparm going across here. So, but just hit apply, and you can see that's what I was talking about. It becomes reverse here. So I'm going to move this to the side here now to fix this shape here to make the more shape of the profile. Click this here, NURBS tessellation, and type 11 and then 11 here. And now when I hit 3, you can see now it takes shape of that profile. To flip this, all you have to do is go to display and reverse. And there we go. So now I got my profile shape. So to make it not to reverse next time, you can just select this and that. And then of course we can just do 11 here. And then we get that shape. And then do the same thing in here, select this, and then hit, go to surfaces, loft, shape, and then do it one more time here, and then hit apply. All right, so now I have my tool up here. So now if I go into my outline here, you can see that I have these here. I'm going to rename these for now. Looks like I'll go to standard here, and then in here, are you? I just want to find here. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, I'm gonna wait on rename because over here, there we go. Taught them top. So now go in here to my rename. You can see that I'm gonna rename them. Oh, hidden there. Sorry about that. It was hard to see. All right. So next in here, let's build the roof here. Oh, actually, what you need to do now is we need to connect these. So all I have to do here, I want to hide these from now. We probably don't use them. I'm just going to keep them from now. And then grab these, and then it's kind of pointless renaming them because when you hit combine here, they're going to be their own name here. So top arch here. But what we have to do now here, with a little time consuming here, is that we want to merge all of these. What do you call it? these vertices. So I'm gonna grab here, and then I'm merge them together. If you don't, you can see they're separated here. So I probably want to speed up this video so you don't have to watch me do every single one here. Um, so take note here. So take note here when you are merging here is that to make things a little easier, um, when you are merging here, it might be easier because I had it in 3 here. But if you go in 1 here, it makes it easier to see the vertices when you're merging. So I'm going to go back in here now and do it here. Now I'm going to speed up again. Okay. So now I should have here all of them merged together here. Um, here. And one way we can check that if they are merged together is that we can go to polygon and then we can do board edges. And if you see any like these hard lines here through the corners here, we should be good. We should are. All right, so now let's build the roof here. What we probably could do here, we don't have to because we're building component models here. I could just grab this. I can grab any of these edges here, and I could just go like this, and then I could just grab this face, and then what I'm gonna do in here, I'm just going to detach this face, and that'd be my top surfaces. So go into here to roof here, and then extract. So now this here is top here. So I'm gonna grab this and V and V here and top here. Because I'm not going to model the top part in a way significantly here. There we go. Got my top roof here. All right, so now we want to build the this curvature here. We could do the same thing in here. Maybe we could have a curvature and to build a profile again. let's do that again here. So we're doing this kind of like the old way how you model used to call spline modeling, spline box modeling. So I'm gonna go and to my front here, and I'm going to bring my thing here. I'm gonna bring this up. Something like that. And then, of course, I wanted to, let's see here. That's if I bring my character over here, something like that. Yeah, this is about right. That is my bottom here. Okay. So I'm going to create my tool here. Yeah. Going to like this. And whoop, I do kind of like that. What's happened here? Oh, you can see here, here's another one here. Let's do it not as dramatic there. Let's grab my one here. And then I'm going to hit X and snap. And now I'm just shaping this shape I want here. Go to front. And I want my shape here. These are kind of going in like that. That looks a little bit curvature there. Just thinking if I can bring, maybe I can bring this up here. So like that. All right, that looks good. So now let's rebuild this curve again. Hit right click, object, and then go to curve and rebuild. And then we're going to do 11. Gets much smoother. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing in here now. But for this one here, we're going to, let's see here. Let's go into the middle curvature. Hit C here, like that. And then go to front. Let's move it over. Let me see, that's that underneath here. There we go. And then we can go clone this over here. I'm hitting X on my keyboard. That. And then X, see it like that. And then that's perfect in the middle. And then do the one more here. All right. So now let's get the correct get these here and then oops, Command Control A. There we go. And probably what I need to do with this is that I probably need to bring these to the top here. If I hit rotate here, it's rotating the bottom here. I just realized here. So I'm just going to move my curvature to the top here, which I should have done from beginning. Oop, come on. There we go. D. Hit D on my keyboard. Hit C on my keyboard. Sure, snap. There we go. Make sure they snap here. Hit D on my keyboard. It's C. Come on. Here we go. Need a little time. Here, hit D on my keyboard again. And come on. See there. Come on, it's not letting me. Sometimes a little trouble here. Oop, let me do that. There we go. All right, so now this should be minus 45, minus 45, minus 130, 130, and 30. Oop, no, I lied. Supposed to be 45. 45. There we go. All right. So now I have this here. So select positive to positive. Go to surfaces. And should be 11 there. Up. There we go. And then same here. Make sure I grab this point here. Oh, so I'm having a little trouble grabbing them here. Apply. Select these here. I select and hit G. Oop. Select here. The way I'm selecting this here is I select all of them and then deselect, select, deselect, and then hit apply. There we go. So now I have my curvature like that. And all right, so I'm going to do the same thing in here. I'm going to close this down and I'm going to join these together. So I'm going to select these here like that and hit Control 1 to isolate it. And I'm going to go in here and then I'm going to combine. And I'm going to select each of these vertices now. If I don't select them, they're connected. So I'm going to, once again, I'm going to speed this up. All right, so I'm back here. All right, so now I'm going to once again, I'm going to display polygon, and then I'm going to hit borders. Move this over here. Okay, there we go. So now I have my top part here. Oh, looks like I do miss here. So you can see here. Yeah, you can see I missed here. Yeah. And you can see these are hard lines here. And as soon as I did that here, you can see that these are hard lines to go into my display. And then hard lines here. Oh, I mean to do that. Hit reset. Go to border edges there. And you can see here, these what I missed here. So if I go in here to vertices, select these, and then shift right click, middle, you can see that now I got it. And then in here, so now we're looking here, object mode. And then I'll grab these here and just hide them. Maybe I can just go up here, keep my curvature. So I have my object here now. So what I'm doing now here is if I look, uh, it does have a little thing sticking out this way. Uh, so yeah, so I want to grab this down here and extrude down like that, I'm thinking. And then, of course, I'll go to the front view. And then if I go turn on my gizmo here, and what I could do here, you can see that this is matching. This is good. Like certain, oops, sorry. Maybe one more here. Somewhat like that. Maybe I could put some details here on top of all, maybe little circles, you know. And then let's go and extrude this again. Let's go inwards. Oh, this weird things happening here. There we go. Something like that. Look, top view. And try to get so like that. Yeah, so this will be, if I'm looking here, so maybe this, and then I'm not sure if the house is the back of there or something like that. So this one and this one are very similar. So this one's some top here, so maybe top there. So I'm trying to think here how I want to do. Well, let's just do this first. Grab this. Then maybe that's gonna be the window size. And then so like that. All right, so now I think I kind of like that. I'm just maybe just build the shape of the house now. So how is this attached? Try to look here. So this one, so this is part of a house. So maybe I do. So this is, oh, I see. I like this. So yeah, so maybe this is the facade going down like this, and then this, I like the size of that. So this one is right in the middle, but I like this. And a little porch over there. Mm. So this one here, looks like this one kind of like in the middle. It's kind of, this one is very similar to this over here. So, okay. So what I want to do is I want to maybe build, let's see here. I'm not sure what I want to do here. These are too much happening here. I think I'll go more to a realistic architect. Okay. So it looks like I probably should build the siding here. So this, okay, so, all right. So what I'm gonna do here, bring this, use this as a reference, like that. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as a reference. I do like this. It feels like this is a complete house here. All right, so I'm gonna build the two sides. So I'm gonna build these on the sides here. Uh, here, so I could, and this does have a little, actually maybe it comes down this way, I'm thinking. So this would be the top part. That's a good idea. All right. So we'll bring this. So to the side there, the bottom here. There we go. So, probably need a different profile here again. So this one I only have to build this and it comes out this way. Same thing with there. All right. All right. So, go to the front view here again. I guess I am going to do. That's strange. There's something strange happening there. What are these here? So here, what's going on here? It's kind of front here because I have this. This doesn't look normal unless these are turned. Let me see. It doesn't look that this is facing. Well, it's fine. All right. I just keep it up for now. Might be just rotate a little bit. What's happening? All right. That's fine for now. All right. So I'm going to bring back my grid. And I want to have a. Okay, so it looks like. Let's see here. All right, so I'll go create my curve again. And I'm going to then these here I have to. Oh, this is going to be flat against the wall there. I see. Okay, that's fine. So I'll grab this, and this would be slightly tilted. I always go to use the origin there. So like that, I'm thinking. All right, let's see. Take the shape here. I don't want too much curvature. Yeah, let's see here. Get rid of the. How does that look like? And it does matter to how you put these in here, like distance wise. Um, Red, let's go front. So move this to the top here. If your holes see here, does that work? And this goes out this way. Something like that, I'm thinking. Because this is only a profile of it's just this part of the house here. And then in here. And then these here, I'm going to make sure touching that. The right side. Okay. Front. Okay. Does that character look? And it works. All right. Same thing here. So now top view. And this probably should go right here, I'm thinking. Maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Looks like this edge here. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. All right, so got that. So, all right, so now this here, let's bring the outline. Sorry, not outliner. Let's bring there we go, the channel box up. And this here should be 45. Oop. This is minus 45. Minus 45. And now let's see how I'm going to do this here. So I might just need a top view. This should be minus 30. And should be. So that does these match up here? Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Okay. And then this here should be 130. 30 here. So now, since these are not connecting there, grab these here, and do the same thing in here. You can see that there's a lot of repetitious here. And then we should grab these, deselect, and then grab these and this here. All right, so I have those now. And the here. All right, so now grab these here. Hit Control H. Oops, sorry, I mean to do that. Oh, actually, I could do that. Group them. And then I'll grab all these here and just grab it into the group here. Keep it organized. CV lines. This one here. Of course, only to reverse this. All right, so let's join these together again. I'm going to grab these here, hit Control like that. And I'm going to, once again, I'm going to speed up. And I'm just going to join these together here. So okay, here we go. All right, so I'm back here now. And I'm going to grab, do the similar here I did to the roof here top. And I'm going to put this into the center. And these here are going to flatten out here. So I'll go to the front view. And I'll grab these like that. And then grab that edge. And like that. And then I hit size. And then oh, I did something there. Oh, I actually grabbed these by accidentally. There we go. Hit. There we go. Sort of like that. And then I'm going to actually I did a little bit too small. I'm gonna make this smaller here. I'm gonna move my pivot point over to right here to the edge here. Yeah, like that. And then wait, actually I want to turn 5 on. Port 5. Maybe I edge it here. bring it down to like that. Then kind of eye in right now. It's not the best way to do this. You know, kind of match up that point right there. All right, so now that looks pretty good. And then height-wise, probably, I'm wondering, I probably should bring this down. So go to a front view, thinking, bring these, oops, sorry, bring this down to here. You can see a little small, the character, but that big sized wilds. Grab these. Then I'm just going to like that. What that does here, it aligns these to this area. You can see that it's a little bit too small now, but I can size it all together one time. There we go. So now I'm just going to do the same thing in here. Oops, sorry, I mean to do that. I'm going to grab. Actually, maybe. I'm just thinking here to make it a little bit more interesting. Grab these, make them extrude. Something like that. So I'm almost overlapping here, and then there we go. Grab these faces here. It looks like, oh, something happened here. What happened here? Oh, see, this face is inverted the wrong way. All right, all right. So, yeah, so that's why when I extruded it out, that's why it was inverted. So I want to grab, just flip these over, and then hit reverse, display, reverse. And now let's try here one more time. And then extrude, hit shift. Top view here, so you get a sense. Well, that looks good. I'm not doing any details yet. And then, of course, when we do that, make sure we get delete this. You can see how this is kind of a pixelated through there. Because this here is flushed there. All right. So let's close off this top here. We could just, let's see here. We could can do what I can do the similar I did on top here. So select this, just kind of pull it out, and then select this, and then go to edit to extract. And then what we do here, ungroup, and then center pivot. And then I'm also just going to grab this, and then I'm just going to snap it like that. like that. So now I have that closed off top there. And if you look at this one has a little building there, a little railing on top there. So I'm not going to worry about that yet. So next in here, this is just going downwards. Yeah, it's just going boom downwards here. And then on the back there, we're going to go build the porch back. All right. So on the grab, so these do look other houses here. Just bring it up here, see other houses. Okay, okay. I want to stick to this one here. So grab. So grab these. Actually, yeah, I want to do the here. I want to double click those, select edge here, and select those. And now if I clone those at the same time, grab my little human guy here. Imagine that seems normal. And I try to keep it, to the, these are not really straight. I can see that. So I'll go like that. And now they're straight. It's important to keep it straight here. So right. Oh, I need to do that. Pull X to snap like that. So I have that. Looks like we got top part and one more down. But here, let's do a no. Time. Grab these edges again. Oops, sorry. Select this end here and then this double click. Select all of them around. Hold shift, right click, edge, double click. And now let's go to the front. Go slightly like that. And then I'll go like that because I'm trying to just build like a foundations here. So that I'm thinking. And then I believe we can just go to select these. I was wondering, you can switch edges from vertex edges here. I forgot how to do that. I'm wondering if you, anyways, I can just do it this way. Keep it easier. I just can go to edges like this and then deselect. And then did this part here. Now we do this part. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the same height here. So this here is, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Very big like that. So, all right. So now I have that. So that's the bottom floor. So now we can start building the, I basically had the basic shape of the haunted house here. So now let's build the, let's have a porch that goes around. So I'm gonna grab these here. I'm thinking the porch will like that. I'm thinking actually probably better if I just did it here, right? And keeping here, I'm just going to create a polygon plane and and do that and just make it like that. So just keep it simple here, and then I add details as I go to it. And then this will snap this way, and then all I have to do is just grab these. There's a little bit off here. Okay, there is a off slight here. So let's see if we can fix this. Oh, okay. Grab these here. I'm straightening these out here so these straight edges. These two straight edges here. These here. And the way I just size here. These, I'm not going that way. So that's good enough there. So grab this here and then I'm gonna snap it to the edge there. Snap it to the edge there. And for the porch here, I can see bring this guy down here. Grab. Actually, the whole thing here is like this. That's not the best looking porch there. So overhang, I don't know what's really called. Probably needs to stick out a little farther, like so like that. I'm thinking. And then these here, I'm wondering. Delete those. Oh, something happened here. What's going on here? Oh, I see. No, no. Oh, did I delete those? I think I should have deleted those by accidentally. Okay. So, I mean, give it a look. Actually, just do this. Undo here. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to base it on this little thing here. I think it'd be easier to do that. Um, so now I'm going to extrude that out, and then maybe grab this face and then extract out like that. There we go. I think that's better. It's the same thing, but I'm keeping it separated from the house, the main house. All of that. And then make, I think what happened was just look too clunky. Then move, I always move my pivot point if I want to reshape stuff like this. And then something like that. And then grab these. Yeah, just kind of bring it down. I think also. Grab here, bring it down. When I do that, I think it's going to give me better definition. Ooh, way too high up there. Could be a big window here. I think I made this way too big. I'm gonna keep it for now, and then I size the house maybe later. Uh, so, okay, let me see here. Looking here, let's bring this down. So like that, I'm thinking, I'm just, right now, I'm just shaping it. It looks like pretty flat like that. So maybe we could extrude this and shape this inward here. What we can do here is we don't need the back of this thing here. Yeah, we don't need that. Once I did that, you can see that it got moved away from the object there. So to fix that is move it, hit D on my keyboard, move it to the edge here, and then hold V like that. Just bring it down. And then actually it looks like I'm gonna actually offset it a little bit. Then in the middle here, I'm thinking actually let's leave it like that for now. Like that. And then to match it on that side, just hold V and it snaps perfectly to the edge there. And you can bring this, and this is more like detailing right now. Like that. Whoop, too far in. You just go Just hold that like that. And then we can bring these edges down here. So like that, I'm thinking. And that allows me bring these out, extrude out. I'm just kind of building definition here. Oh, I don't like that. You can, oh, it looks like I actually grabbed a face, which I do not want to grab. Let's try extrude again. All right, so I got that. All right, so looks like I should bring this a little bit in here. So that means it's perfect. So now let's shape the porch here. I'm going to add in with the cut tool here. Sure. Object mode, object, shift, right click. Oh, what are we doing here? Come on. There we go. Oh, that's strange. Give me a. Is this a? Oh, see, I did have a thing in there, so that's what it let me do that. But delete history. Delete history. Well, I just want to delete history. There we go. Try that one more time. There we go. That. And then right now I'm just kind of shaping the shape. It looks like the porch goes wrong, just around this way. So an even shapes there. So I want to grab this. I'm just gonna maybe to duplicate it. Bring it over, kind of like keep the same size there. All right, so now let's take this building here, and then I'm going to duplicate this on either side here. Move my pivot point down there. And then control 1 again and duplicate. Oh, before I do that, delete history. And then duplicate one more time here. Make sure I have a duplicate. Yeah, there we go. Top roof. Top small roof. And then here, group them. Control D. Move V down. And then control right side. Duplicate. Side. And this is facing, now we're going to make sure to face the other way. So Ray, how you do this, just like that, and hit -1, and then it's reflected on the side. There we go, dropped around like that. All right, so now I got that. house side here. So let me see here next in here. What's this Porsche's around here? Kind of look at the Porsche. Looks like the overhang. Well, kind of like this on top there. Um, just okay. So what I'm going to do here is that maybe let's see how it's going to say. I'll clone this. But I do like them coming down like that. Something like that. Okay. And then the porch itself, we can just grab these edges here. And then I'll go like that here. So like that, I'm thinking, and then here, I'm just kind of going like this. Kind of shape it as shape. So now we got the porch size. I'm using just snapping to match up here. And then one like that. I'm thinking, yeah, let's do a wrap around. That. So I have a wrap around porch that way. All right, so I did that. So I have here, um, so this one here, I'm thinking, grab these, just kind of idea. Yeah, I like that. Florida. Kind of like, I like it like that. So, oh, what happened there? Uh, I must have missed. Yeah, I must have missed that. There we go. All right, so I got that. All right, so we have that. All right, so now let's do the some kind of windows here. Um, did like this one have a round roof here? I do like the windows on top of it here, rounded. So what we'll do, grab thinking, make a circle here. And probably ideally I should have just done this from the start. Wondering, second window, put down here, like, you know, that. Good window. I don't want a circular. So now we could try go to the where are you circular component? There we go. Probably should do it on all sides. Here. See if I can do it. I haven't put it on all sides here. See what happens to do it like this here, circleize. Well, it works, but I don't like how it's coming inwards like that. Wondering, let me see here. So maybe we have it stick out to come out a little more. That's what I want to do. What undo here. Probably, that's what I'm going to do. Probably going to duplicate this. So we don't have it built in there. So go to mesh, duplicate face. Oh, didn't work. No, it didn't work there. So okay. Delete history. Ungroup them. Group, ungroup, ungroup. There we go. So now let's try this one more time. Center pivot. And let's go into duplicate. There we go. Delete, oh, ungroup. And which one is it? Master one. Center pivot. What happened here, guy? There we go. Now one more time. Center pivot. There we go. So I'm gonna grab all of these. Maybe comes out. Thinking one of these. Move these to this side. I don't know really what I'm doing. Right now I'm just experimenting how I want this. So I was thinking, there you go. That. So that now this is sticking out like that. That's pretty cool. So now this grab that, and now I'm just thinking here. Let's see here. maybe move here. I want to change this to the component. So maybe the component moves with the angle of that. So I'm gonna grab these. Actually, maybe one more edge here. Add a edge loop here on the bottom here. Actually, not there. So there we go. So now let's grab my vertices. Actually, grab this here. There we go. Somewhat like that, I'm thinking. Let's do it to the object. Actually, let's do the component. And let's do the circle S here. Let's try one more time here. Yeah, it's not really getting what I want. Sometimes you just have to play. Reader offset twist. And one. There we go. Sort like that. Not the best. It might. Yeah, we get it there. Well, a different definition what I wanted, but yeah, it's working. Okay. Can grab. Let's do now. Let's now, as you can see that we need to add the cut here. The there we go. Well, yeah. Wondering if we, yeah, what's it look like? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so it looks good. Just like around there. Let's get rid of the back. You don't want to have it because otherwise you have to texture these. We don't need them. maybe as well. Could, yeah, there we go. Simple like that. And then wondering if we could grab this, move the pivot point down to the bottom here, like this. And then we could duplicate, bring it right there. Hold J down is snap. The wrong one. It should be this one down here. There we go. Oops, make sure. There we go. We had the wrong one there. See why it's sticking through here. No, it's not the perfect there. I think what I have to do is push that one on the side. It's a little bit different. Rotate around. Move it to perfect. This one is not because this one is probably different slanted. Oh, let's see here. Looks like most slanted. We can fix that later here. So for now, I'm just gonna go like this. Here. All right. So now is that? Let's do one thing. Maybe we could do this a cool thing. Maybe this could be like a metal bar right here. Come about here. So I'm gonna go grab these like this, and then that, and then what I'm going to do is duplicate this face, face, and group. And center pivot, and then let's do components. So I'm going to these faces here. Yeah. Let's do extrude thickness. So we have like that. See how far we out. Extrude. How far did we go out? Just high to do the same thing on this B side. These probably want to be grouped together. Then go to same thing in here, duplicate face. We're just going to ungroup these right here. Should duplicate the whole thing. No, I didn't. So pivot. Deployment. Face. Extrude. I'm sorry. Like extrude. I just iron it. Do the same thing with this one here. Extrude. Yeah, right now I'm just adding detail to object. Extrude again. So definition on top there. That looks great. So now let's do the windows here, bottom here. So for this, looks like we could do here. Let me see here. It's gonna be a one big window. I'm thinking. So we could do a. Let's talk for. Okay, let me see here. All right, let me see what should I do now. Let's do a window here, and then probably what I need to do here is duplicate this over here. Doing that, I'm not going to do a rounded window like this I did over here, but I would do more of a probably more like a something like this window, or like this, sticking out of the thing here. So, all right. So I'm going to hit Alt 5 here. Alt 5 will brings up the wireframes, and then I'm going to hide the grid. And it looks like on here. Yeah, you see a little slanted in here, so I'm just kind of just take note. And that's probably because I didn't use, oh, because I flattened this. That's just why that happened. All right, so I'm going to grab something like that. I was thinking it should be like a bigger window, I'm thinking. Should be, yeah, like that. Oops. That happens here. Let's see how that looks like. That's a little bit too big. Wonder if I did. Yeah, that could work. That should work like that. A little bit window. maybe I should probably use paint select for this. No, I like the other one better. Let's see here. I like the other one better here. Okay. Let's do. And I'm double clicking to get that. And I probably do this same on this side here. I mean, I do it here. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do this so I get the same extrusion coming out on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hit Control Space Bar, and Control Space Bar giving me the full frame. And then to get the circle like this, like come with like diameter, I'm holding B on my keyboard and also holding middle mouse button, and that changes the size of the gizmo. It gives me I can just paint it in like this. Oops, so not the perfect all the time here. I can always deselect that later here. Why should that? And probably what I do here is this one looks actually this one is bigger. Yeah, I didn't make it look too big here. What I'm probably going to do here is I'm going to um, do the extract here. Oh, sorry, duplicate. Um, so what I can mean is that I could just use the plane in the back and it would match to the back of it. So I don't cut it out. So I can duplicate that. And when it does again, it creates a group in here. And let's see here. Like here, oops, so make sure to go object mode here. Select all of these and deselect, and they're all my selective. Like that. So I'm gonna hit Control 1. So now I have these here. I just start shaping. I was thinking, well, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here yet. I wanted this to come out. Let's see what I want to do here. Let's see here. Maybe I select all of them here. All phases. Oops. Right now I'm just playing around. Like how I want my windows to look like. Maybe I do extrude out. And the way I'm doing this again is to all of them come out at the same time. I have components selected, and you can see that the gizmo is facing the direction where it's going here. I'm thinking goes out like that. And then So let's see what it looks like. Um, maybe. Oops. Right now, I'm using. Let's see here. Why is it not working here? I'm trying to control the. Oh, that's just not going to work. Hit B again here. It's just a hard decision here. I did want to stick it out like that, but I don't think that's going to really work on design-wise. Let's see what happens here. If I go like that. Good. Let's see here. Go to my special tool here, and then you have a extrude smart there. See what that does. No, do that. Wondering if I. Right now, still experimenting. Well, open up my component object here. Mm, I think what I want to do, undo these. Oops. Do that. Maybe. Where's soft selection here? Reset. Um, so maybe I just go. Oh, right now, let me see it here. I go like this. Stick out. Maybe. Yeah, no, that could work. That'd be nice, actually. So what I'm going to do here is undo that. Select all of them. Faces. And then go back into my move tool. Select component. And Oops, do just just slightly out like that. And then I'm gonna select oops, sorry, these like this. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. This one looks like a little wider. That's about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same. And then extrude these out. Sorry about that. The wrong way. We wanted to go into thickness. That. How's that look like that? There we go. That looks pretty good. That's gonna work. Kind of like that. So these here, and then I'm thinking of taking these. Oopsie, that's a downside uh, object here. See how this looks like if I go. Small like that. No, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like it like that. So, all right. So now, that's good. So let's do the window on here. Let's do like a big window. And what I'm probably going to do here is like this be a big window on this side, and these will mimic two smaller ones on these side going around like that. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab control space bar. Come on. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this here. And so you can see this is a little bit taller than what it's supposed to be. That's fine. But we know that it is flat. So you want to take this and we are going to, I'm holding down right mouse button shift to do that and duplicate face. And when you do that here, create a group. This one, which one is it? No. Take these up, and now I'm just going to form the window how I want it here. So, we probably could take these. I'm holding double click, shift them, and then move them to the side like that. And take these, move them on. So like that. Bring it down. And then probably I can delete this line here. And of course, when you delete a line, we have to delete these vertices. That's the thing for if you don't do that, your texturing have trouble coming up wonky here. So I'm going to front here. So you can see these are yellow. So hit B as basically soft selection there. And then in here, I'm going to grab these in like that, I'm thinking. And then I think another one should be a bit more like a rounded shape on top of that. I like the point like that. Looks very gothy. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of like that little goth look. And then we're gonna do here insert. oh, you can see here we have to straighten that out. The reason that is because of this here, but an easy fix like this, I in it. Please go. And then all we have to do is select. And then, oops, sorry. We need to do first. Just grab this like that, and then we there, and then, oops, I don't want to work here. Sorry about that. There's a way to make it not go like kind of crooked like that. But for now, I just do it here. So like that, I'm thinking, and then we would take all of these faces, slide extra, actually, slide like that. Like, I think I maybe do like a point there. And then select those, hit control, and like that. There we go. Looks good. All right, so now I'm going to take this window here, and just maybe hit Control 1 here. Let's delete the back here. If you want lighting come through it, oops, I'm going to do that. Actually, I am should be thinking. Yeah, I might do that. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna select these. Might make see whether it will turn on view lighting. Let's do just for now, two-side lighting here so I can actually see what I'm doing on this side here. I'm thinking that I'm going to, yeah, I want to do that. I'm thinking because I might have a hole in my building there and like reflect as a like an inside coming out, like maybe like in a future render. So I'm gonna do a whole window here. Confusing here. There it goes. We hit block so we can see better here. All right, so now what I need to do here is grab these here and also, oh, before I do that, I need to move these, delete that because I'm thinking moving these forward. Oh, did I delete underneath here? I did delete underneath there. That's fine. So these here, I'm going to grab. And then I'm going to bridge, shift control. Oh, I didn't. Whoop. Sure, try again. Nope. Sorry about that. Hit shift, bridge. Go. Oh, let's see here. See, it's getting reverse there. What that means is one of these faces are wrong way here. I did this again. Yeah, more about this one here. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do here is just rebuild these. Because it was like playing on triangle, so most likely what those edges are fixed there. So right now I'm bridging these together and no division. Select these. When you hit the last here, the way I do this, hit G, it repeats the last command. And hopefully that solved the problem. And we'll see here now. Yeah, I'm still doing that. Wondering. So I have a problem here switching. Is it just those two? I'm just kind of curious. Those here, does those work here? No, those flips too. That's interesting. So we go back into select this and then display polygons, back face culling. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, see, that's what's happening. So those are flipped. You can see that the whole back side is flipped there. Um, so what I want to do here is I'm just going to delete. We go to right side. Delete all of these here. You'll see here. Just have these like that. Actually, delete those too. Right. Delete these as well. And then all I really have to do to make this simplify is just going to grab these, depending on which way I go. Make sure turn on my use default. There we go. Use default lighting here. So I made it easier, so I didn't have to repeat in. So like that. All right. There you go. Let's stick a little too far out. So like that. That made it easier. So, all right. So now if I grab this window here, we still have to do glass here. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to take this and duplicate face. Duplicate face. The center pivot. Move out here. And I want to grab my vertices here and here, and then just pull V down. It snaps to it. Oh, so done this here is shape this window, select that vertex, like that. And this one. And then we'll take this and then clone. And then hit Control A and -1. And here. Actually, I just want to do it like that. I could do it that way, but I don't feel like problem solving. Like this space, B, undo, B again. Come on. Go. Hit Shift, right mouse button, duplicate face. center pivot, move up, right click, grab both of these here, and then move down, move down, and V down like that. And then same thing in here. I'm going to grab both faces and duplicate face. Set it, oops, sorry. Set a pivot. You know, sorry about that. Set a pivot. Move up. Just grab these here. Shift down and then I'm actually hitting, see, I actually hit B, and see, it turns yellow there. That means it's soft select. Hit B again to deselect it. And we'll V down like that. And then I'm just going to, and now I have these. I just kind of move them slightly in like that. So now I have this window here. So I'm going to grab all of these like this. And then I'm going to delete history. Yeah, oops, sorry. Center pivot. And I'll just call this big window. Try one more time. So we pivot. So let's. Am I grabbing accidentally something? Yeah, I'm actually grabbing something exactly. Yeah, so actually move that out of there. There we go. You can see what happened here. I'm going to do it again here. When I group them, I'm actually grouped the main building itself. And the way how I got out of there, you can select here with middle mouse button, just drag it outside the group. And now I have just that window. And now if I hit center pivot, there we go. And I'll call it big window. And then this here, I just call building. Like a spell building right here. Still doing that, but that's fine. All right, so grab this window and I'm just going to duplicate this. And I'm going to move the pivot down to the corner here. So when I'm sizing it, I size from the bottom here. Give me a better here. I could just do it like, oh, I like that. Go. And actually, I'm going to call these just smaller, small. It's just renamed it at the same time, but that's fine. Oh, there we go. Oops, I didn't do that. Come on. There we go. Grab here. And now let me see. I think that should work like that. So like that. And then, oh, you can see that these are not touching there. And that's an easy fix. We can just move my center point to the back. D. And then if I move it here now, go. Yeah. Actually, let's bring it there now. Oh, Did I? Yeah, I actually deleted it. um, try it one more time here. There we go. There we go. Now it's perfect balance there. So now duplicate window, just eye it, move them up here to the center. And we can duplicate these windows at the bottom as well. And one duplicate these here. Select, rotate, hold J down. Rotate it one more time here. Is that? There we go, 90. It looks kind of slanted in. We'll see what happens with it in here. Wondering if this. Yeah, it looks like this is not real straight. What are these here? Yeah, see that? They're not straight. Oh. Same on this side here. Grab these, straighten these out like that. And that's, you can see it was overlapping there at the window there. Probably it's happening in the front. I'm assuming it's so, yep, look at that front. Wow. Make sure I grab the correct ones here. Grab all of these edges here. And go to the front. I missed, oh shoot, I missed these here. Front. Go. Okay, there we go. And now, probably, I'm just going to redo these here. Set up a small window here. That happens because it wasn't straight from the beginning there. There we go. See, now it's flush against the side there. And then if I duplicate this, it should be, yep, there we go. Oh, and now go to fun to see how I want these to look. Spacing. That, and then maybe this one. I'm just eyeballing right now. And then, of course, we could grab these, and then we could freeze the transformation and reset to 0 right here. And then if I do here to the back here, and then I can hit Control 1, and then hit Control A, and then this is Z direction, so I'm going to flip them. So I hit -1, and so now they flip that way. and bring it back, and then we can just go no, perfect. So now they're perfect parallel on that side. Take these here. So if I rotate these, they go like that. We don't want that, so we're gonna group these. And you betcha, I hit D on my keyboard, move it here to the end, focus, move it, hit D again, like that, hit D. And now if I rotate and do minus 90, and we can just go front. Oh, that perfect flush there. I hit the B there. Now we just kind of line it up here. That. And there you go. There's, there we go. So now grab all of these windows and then we just go straight down like that. Got that there. Oh, I'm seeing this. I kind of want an overhang here as well. I'm thinking. So I'm gonna grab this building and then I'm going to do an insert one more time here. Like that. And then grab these faces. And then I'm going to extrude. So right now, the building itself is very boxy. I haven't really done bevel around these. So if I did here, it's just kind of experimenting. We're talking bevel here, so maybe we could go all the way around. And then hit bevel here, hit shift. That looks, I kind of like it like that. It looks pretty good. Let's see if it did a more rounded shape. I'll leave it like that, that's fine. Probably do the same thing on our top here. Grab these edges here. And I'm kind of at the point where I could do detailing of the windows here. Detailing the house how I wanted. And then bevel. And okay. And let's do the door. Let's do, actually, let's do the door here. I'll do a very basic door. I'm just gonna, well, actually, I'm gonna have a more of a rounded door. So I'm gonna create a circle, a disc. Oh, I don't want that. Let's do create a polygon, just like that. And then I'm gonna go front, then take a rotate around, and I'm going to delete these faces, and this would be my top of my door. So like that, and then of course when I do that, you can see off center here, and there we go. Hit D, front. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna try this trick here. So if I grab this vertex here, and I'm thinking maybe a line comes through there. So if you have this here called chamfer, where are you? I've been noticed for a while here. Is there in here? There we go, chamfer there. And then here I can grab this. Grab these circles here. Wondering if we could do component size. Just one break. Oh, not really doing what I want to do. There we go. I'm sorry, I was a little brain fart there. Like that. And then this would be my center point there. All right, so now I could grab my I'm making a really gigantic door. It's a big door, but all right, let's phase it. Let's see here. Maybe this person front here for scale wise. I mean, some of these, haunted houses do have a giant door. I was thinking something like that. Component world. Let's and then maybe bring this up higher up like that. And then we could do grab these here. Oops. Small like that. I got my door. Probably do another. Cross like that. And then we could grab these here. And I'm going to just bring them in like that. So it looks like more like a door-like. There I got my door. There's basic fast door. All right, so now all I really have to do here now is start adding more detail to the house. And, um, so I'll grab this here, duplicate, oops, sorry here, grab there, and then, oops, before I do that, let's do a freeze transform. If I go in here now, let me just see here. I'm selecting each of these polys here. Okay. The reason I do that because I want to freeze transform them in here to set them all to 0. Sometimes when you group them like that, you could just select all hierarchy, and then it just grabs every single window in here. And then what you can do is freeze transform, and then you also could just drop all history, and it just clears out everything, each individual component of that group there. So now, there we go. So now, grab it like that, Control A, -1, And I'm going to move my pivot point, hit D. D again, and then like that. Perfect parallel like that. Yep. So there we go. And now have that. So now what we could do here is so add more details here. Uh, let's add little like spiky things there coming up. And let me see how I want to do this here. Each one here is probably grab each corner. Yeah, so I'm going to create a cylinder. I don't know what kind of, let's see here. Yeah, let's do. All right, so I'm gonna create a cylinder, bring it to the top here. Focus. Okay. It's over here, so right now. Actually, I didn't do it again here. Size. Sure if I'm doing that. I'm not. Something like that I was thinking. T again here. Maybe four, oops. 3, 4. Yeah, looks good. All right. So now I got that. So maybe bring it a little, slide it down like that. So now let's take this control 1 and bring it down to the bottom here. Control 1 there. I think I want to just stop here because now it's just kind of detailing how I want the house here. So I'm going to build a fence, like a what do you call it? A little gate, little fence here on top, and the fence on top are there. And then pretty much I'm pretty much done with the house here, and I'll probably same thing with this the porch here. Add some probably grab same thing here. Maybe bring these up to there, so it'll be more like a house there. So I'm going to stop there with the haunted house, and all I really have to do now is that I really just have to duplicate these, um, take this, put that into a group, bring that over to this side, and then it would be my haunted house. Okay. I think I will continue here. All right, so what I want to do here is I'm going to I actually was doing it up here on top. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something different here. I think I'm going to create a polygon cube. I think the reason why a cube and cylinder instead is that you probably won't be up close to render here, and also I might just do it more of a stylized or low poly look to the object, to the fence on top there. So I'm just going to go like this. Make sure here, put it front, and then I'm gonna bring my character up here so I can eye it here with the size. Bring it here. I think also now it's time to do this, and it's also like that. Do I need? Yeah, I do need that. Like so, I mean, let's do it like that. Front, and right now I'm just thinking like maybe I should just do one more here. I'm thinking let me see something here into the, so this one has this too. Take a look here, like how I want it. Okay, see that one doesn't have it. This one has hard to see. This one has that. It also have a little cool top here. Oh, it has chimneys. Here's something I might think about putting in there. But oh, that's like the same. Oh, that is the same one. Similar here. Like this one has this. Is that the same house? No, it's a different house. See, this one and this one here. Well, actually, it has a chimney here. Well, that doesn't matter. Uh, that's one. I think I want to do two. That one doesn't have it. That doesn't have it. Hard to see. All right. So maybe I do two. There. Two. Okay, I should do it like this one. Well, maybe. Two. Yeah, I do top there. Yeah, I do a top there like that. That looks good. All right. All right. So now I'll go here to the front. I'm thinking the thickness, height, width. So like that. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's good. All right. So now we have to shape these here. This one goes up to here. Make it a square like. Then these we'll go about in the middle. So like that. Do I actually, well now I'm thinking here, do I actually need all these division? Oops, let me redo that. I don't really need all those divisions. Yeah, I just need it like that actually. The less poly you have, the better. So then here, that should work. All right. Bring it top like that. And I'm actually gonna bring my grid in here so we could get a little bit more even here. So these were based on the grid. So, so I use as a measurement tool here. So probably here. That's good here. So I've done this already. I'm just kind of doing it here. Usually waist up like that. And then usually these are the knee here. There we go. So we now did that. All right, so we have that, and then we can duplicate this. Let me see how many options should I do this here? Front. Oops, I went the wrong way. Front here. The other one I'm thinking of going. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah, every other one there is perfect like that. So now we get that. Is that, oh, is that in the front? Yeah, that's the front. These should be in the back here. Bring these to the front. Something like that, I'm thinking. And also, before I duplicate these here, maybe I should have done this before. I think these would be all decorative here. So I'm gonna wait on that. And that happens all the time in 3D Model, you kind of decide what else you want to do. Because I think I'm going to extrude this and then make it kind of pointy like that, I'm thinking. Maybe do another one like that. So I'll leave that on top here. That will work. And then we'll take this and merge those together. And the way I'm doing this again, I select all these, shift right mouse button and merge like that. That looks good. Do I make this more rounded before I do that? Yeah, we could do that. A little bit more rounded here, and then we hit. Let's do that. Let's see if you hit 3 on my keyboard. That looks pretty good like that. All right, so I'm going to start adding in subdivisions here. And right now I'm just kind of testing still out what I want to do. Oop. Probably before I do that, smooth my D down to my center here. D again, and then V here, so shift. There we go. So I can actually see when I put in my, let's see here. looks pretty good. You have back one again here, so that looks good. All right, so maybe well now I mean how gaudy do they want to make this? Uh, that looks good. That's fine. So now I'm going to take these and duplicate it, and then of course I hit and hit a neat trick. Uh, what you can do is, oops, delete this. So if you hit here to Control D, which duplicates it, and then if you move it to do it again here. Try one more time. Oh, I see what's happening. What you can do here is like hit Control D and then you just move it to here. And then if you hit now Shift D, oops, sorry, the wrong one here. Yeah, Shift D moves it to that exact same position. Like that. Go to the top here view. So I'm gonna put it to the center of this line right here. And now I'll go in here and hit Shift D. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. It didn't work exactly 100% there. Maybe this one should be a little short because otherwise it overhangs there. Just kind of eyeballing it. It doesn't have to, for these, it doesn't have to be perfect. Somewhat like that. I got that. So now I'm going to grab these, duplicate these to the top, and straight. A reason, let me see if I can fix this weird view. I'm going to take these and see if I can show you guys here. Move it. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to the edge here. There we go. All right, so we got that. So let's try to fix the top view here. Double click here, and then increase the floor clipping here, see if that helps. There we go. All right. So now I want to take these and duplicate. Go about here. Actually, probably what I should have done here is, otherwise I have to do multiple here. What I need to, the reason I'm deleting them because I want to connect these with the poles here. So I'm going to select these, and then what you have to do for the bridge here, go down to combine, and then in here now, all you have to do is grab this face and this face and bridge. What I'm going to do bridge here, I'm going to open up this, and then red division, I'm going to have 0. Otherwise, I have one in the middle here. So do the same thing here. And to repeat the last command here, and all I have to do is select this, hit G on there's the last command here. G here again. Oops. If I didn't do this, then I have to do all those bridging on that side, other side there. Oops, I must actually hit something here. Where bridge again? Bridge phase. There we go. Oh, grab that, and bridge. Yeah, must actually hit another command by accidentally. And that's something about you might actually hit a hotkey somewhere, and then you're like, why is my repeat command not working? Oop. Oh, you see what happened there? Make sure select this, that. There we go. Here for 3, you can see now I have to fix this. There here. So I'm gonna go to my front view and I'm gonna grab these, hit here, and then I'm gonna use my multiple tool. Because I have to hit shift down like this, and then it does my cut through all the way here. And it's not perfect here, so but it will work for now. And then when I hit my 3 here key, it'll be much better. So I hit 3 here, so now you can see my pull's much better there. So that's kind of go to the front here, and then what I do now is fix the vertices a little bit, so a little edge here. I'm gonna kind of match it to that size, just kind of eye there. That looks fine. Let's get too close. And you can always come back and adjust these how you want to layer. And I couldn't have done this before I bridged them, and I could have speeded my time. That's the thing about 3D modeling. You learn different techniques or different patterns. And next time you do it, it goes faster. Because I'm only using a couple tools here for this one. There's good. A little more. So now I have that. Control. Just go ahead and duplicate this. And then I'm just going to go across here. You can see this one doesn't quite match up. Probably because, yeah, you can see this doesn't match up. So this here is definitely, the shape of this is not adequate, but maybe we could fix that, but I'm not going to fix that now. To fix the fence here, what I want to do is I'm just going to grab this, and then I'm just going to grab and go to the front here. Well, actually, what's going? It looks like it's matching up here. Yeah, it is matching up there. Oh, good, because duh. Because you have to go like that, and now it won't match up. I guess we try to not to match it up here. I'm just gonna put them in the center of these lines here, so they all be kind of thing. Maybe add a little bit more realism. I'm sure people, when they designed these houses, they were pretty accurate. But now I'm assuming, yeah, there we go. That was off. That's fine. So now we need to grab this, and then we're going to duplicate here. Oops, I mean, like that. Rotate this around. And now we have to take these, isolate here, delete these like this. Because we're going to bridge these together. A quick way to do this, well, actually, not a quick way. There we go. Do here, I'm gonna grab these here, move it in like that. Same with these, move it in, be easy to see. And then, of course, this whole here, we have to delete. And then same on this side here, all these, we have to delete this and that. Well, actually, we didn't have to do that. We can just use the faces there, but I'm kind of wasting time here, but that's fine. I'm grab this, and then what I'm going to do here is move my key there, and then move it over here. Face. Perfect. And then just kind of eye it like that. And then I'm just going to grab these, just kind of move it close to what I can. So a little bit asymmetrical here. And then we could actually, what I should have done is deleted these two. Delete these faces too to be easier. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm gonna do this one as well. All right, so now take this and duplicate this over here. So like that. And move this over to the center of those, and kind of center of these legs here. Like that. Oh, did I delete it here? Yeah, that happens. Bridge. I'm assuming I did the same thing on this side too. Nope, I didn't do that. All right, so now not to combine all of them in order for them to work here to into one here, in order to bridge them here. Select all of these, and then shift combine here. And remember, I have 0 bridge. Oops. Here's interesting here. This is, let's see here. Hit bridge. Hopefully it's gonna work. Yeah. Oh. Little. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a bridge again here. Let's go to the bridge. There we go. Apply. Well, I'm still getting 1 there. Why are we still getting? Oh, division. That's fine for now. But I kind of like it like, well, actually, I kind of like it like that. Kind of like it, not perfect. And that's probably because of this scene below, and it make it symmetrical. Bridge. Yeah, maybe grab this, move it over here. Oop, something like that. It's not too bad. I mean, take what it works. But if I'm doing like a really architecture for a house, yeah, you don't want to do that. Delete these holes here. I should have just left the faces to be easier. Delete all of them. Well, extra stuff is fine. Looks okay. It looks like I had a mistake there, but I didn't here. There we go. And bridge. Go. I'm gonna bring this here to edge here to somewhere like that. Grab bridge. Then grab this edge here. And I'm moving here so when I hit 3 on my keyboard, and I probably should have done this over here as well, which I didn't do. Let's do, actually, let's move them here. Actually, I'll leave it like that. Go lobe tool here. Okay. And I'm assuming the same thing's gonna happen on this side. Grab here, this bridge. And off the top, you probably should do is just cut. Oh, I hear something strange, but never mind. Sometimes you give the illusion. There we go. Let's see how it looks like when we do this object. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, what we could do here to make it a little bit more interesting, and hit 5 here. I don't know, that looks pretty bad. That top there. Uh, maybe we can do, let's see something here, what we can do here. I mean, I think I want to do, grab all of these. Let me see, I go front here. Grab all my these phases. Skinny through this, I'm gonna grab the top part. Oh, see, I grabbed all those by accidentally. I'm gonna grab these square ones and then I'll extrude them out. It's a better way to grab here, to grab all these here. here, deselect here, and then probably go to the right side. Yeah. Well, and leave these here too. Kind of do these sometimes, and it makes it easier. Even though I had to two more extra step, but then I really don't have to worry about um skinny choice there. Like it's like a small selection, and it's just easier to just grab a big one like this and then just go like that. Same thing that's on the bottom here. Yeah, oops. And then go to front again. Having, oh shit, what happened there? I deselect all of them here. Oh, look here, I forgot. Oh, I forgot to merge those. Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm glad I messed up there. I must have, wow, must have really messed up there. I'm glad I didn't do that bridge here. Yeah, let's, let's try that one more time. Actually, I'm just going to go select all these here. And right now, I'm just building detail here. Uh, I want to extrude these out so be a little more like a little bulb come out there. So we'll break away from that simplified look. When you looks like you just take a little um, regular little primitive cone I do. I mean, I could have done a mass selection, but what happened to mass selection? Some of these are not aligned. Um, and I was debating if I should do the inside here as well. Probably I should. Yeah, I probably should do these inside as well here. And then after I select all these squares or faces, I usually do a wireframe to see if I got them all. Like which here, or accidentally selected one of these here. There we go. Let's see here. Got these here. Looks like it's selected here. Wow. And this is why I do wireframe here, so you can actually see. Huh. Oh, I see. A little time consuming. I got them all. And other times I select the mouse and I go around like the mouse here. I might actually select one here. Got this one here. Okay, so now hopefully that, and then like, whoops, component mode and change to component. And see if this works. There we go. Now we hit three on the keyboard. There, so now I got a little bit. Actually, I probably got a little more. Oh, what happened there? Oh, ouch. See, I actually, I'm glad I messed up there. You select. That will be in a pain to fix. Try that one more time. Click extrude. Go a little bit. Oh, uh, and this probably I should have done this. Done one side first, so it won't be as painful as I'm doing right now. Oh shoot! What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna deselect here. Uh, yeah, probably want to do. I mean, this is unfortunate. Yeah, let's see here. Try this one more time here. Select here. Select, select, select. I mean, if I remember this again, I won't do this again. I'm doing right now. Um, it is part of 3D modeling. You learn different techniques. Sure, I'll select that unwanted here. Come on. See, mouse is not behaving correctly there. Probably time for a new mouse. Yeah, she's not connecting there either. I think it's more my mouse pad sticking to the mouse pad. Yeah, it's my mouse pad doing that, not the mouse itself. I can feel the mouse. And right now I'm hovering mouse just kind of above my mouse pad, so it doesn't stick. Uh, what do you do for 3D modeling? Grab these here. And because these are not symmetrical, just have to be patient when you do it. Hopefully these are the last ones here. Yep, one more side here. Two. Looks like I got them all there. I wish I did a first time like that. Make sure component modeling is on, component is on, and then I'm gonna do extrude. Do something like that. And then I will do something like that. Whoops, I made to do that. I actually extruded accidentally. Oh, look at that. I'm actually extruded twice there. Okay. Oh, I did it. Okay. I must actually. Oh, I think I hit G on my keyboard to do the last command there. But here is not exactly what I want. So if I'm doing here, this component. No, I'm doing it. I'm getting what I want. It's just a little illusion. So now I have to hit 3 on my keyboard. I think I'm gonna be a little too much far out there. I'm being very picky here. Yeah, I didn't extrude it. No, I haven't did that right. I can see I deselect there. Went too far out there. Try it one more time for my keyboard. Extrude. There we go. And then size component. Let's see. There we go. I like that. Looks like a bulgy sticking here. There we go. That looks good. It took longer than what I thought it was going to be here. So, and I probably can just take these and I can just duplicate here and put on top of here. Front. See, I know they're different size, but I could just grab these. Oh, components on. Turn on to roll. Doesn't work. I mean, yeah, these are here, but I think it still works like that. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Hit Alt 5 to see how this looks. Looks good. All right, so now so maybe I can add something hangs underneath there, I'm thinking. Yeah, I can have something like little definition there. So I'm gonna go into my front view, change my, do I have it here? I have it as 10. Let's see if I hit 5 here. Let's do 10. I'm using the alliance to shape my next whatever goes underneath here. Cracker. All right. I'm thinking. So like that, I'm thinking. Let's see what this works here. Oh, center. right now, shaping it here. Taking these here. Oh, component mold. There you go. So I go back and forth there. For these, bring them up here. These and flat them here. I'm just, oh, that looks nice. I don't know about these here. So I like that. That should work. Oops, I lost it here. Nope. Oh, I have this window here. Oh, group down. What happens here? Something that when you're modeling, a lot of times you sometimes you might have moved it, or you might. I think because I changed the because this wasn't flat before. From there we go. Let me see here. All right, so we could do now. Grab Control 1. Did I duplicate actually? No, I didn't do that. Could loft these two together. Let's see here. Surfaces. What's the best way to do this? Loft here. There's still 11 here. Oops, I didn't do that. This here. This is not the best way to do this. I'm gonna try. Oh yeah. So I need to grab my faces here. Not like that. I'm gonna go into thickness. I kind of like that. So it's kind of cool. That. No, I like that. No, I'm gonna wait on that. I don't think I want it underneath there. The side. I mean, I could have. Oops. I could have done that. Let me see here. Front. Move it over here. See what lies here. No. In here, so just kind of hide them there. All right, so I did that. All right. All right, so what else can I do here? Oh, I see this. This does bother me. Um, add a little more form to the house here, to side here. There's a back window. Extrude. There we go. I think that's good. Okay, so I think I'm done with that. All right, so now let's do the porch here. Wait, come on, object. Oh, I see. Actually, I extruded that. I don't want that actually. Will it work? Let's see here. I don't think it's going to match up here. Well, it kind of does. Kind of does. Grab these here. Move out like that. And then if I do it like that, actually works. And then maybe take this here. Take this face here. Extrude up this way. Do the same thing here. Oops. Well, V a little closer so we can match up here to my vertex here. Oops, I mean to do that. Ah, vertices, there we go. So if I go an angle, it might be better. There we go. So now, yeah, there we go. Now let's match up to that. All right. And got that. Probably this one needs a cut as well. Maybe this one doesn't need a, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to do something simple like that from now. There we go. So I'm going to stop there, and then I'm not flashing that stop there. It's just, let's move this out of the way. And then I want to cut here. And then I want to go to the front, turn off my grid, and grab all of these. And I'm going to delete history. I'm going to group them, call them the little side. Oops, sorry. Oh, am I grabbing? Okay. The reason I did it here, I thought I might grab something in here. So call this little side. Little side. Right. Go. All right. And then I'm going to move my hit D on the keyboard. And then I'm just going to shift like that up here. And then Also, what I have to do here is I'm going to select our hierarchy. It means that ever these surfaces selected, and I'm going to freeze transformation. When you do that, all these will be set to 0. There we go. So if I move it like a window in there or something like that, I can just move it back to 0 or scale it to right size there. All right. And then once again, I'll delete history. Delete history. Go on. This is because my mouse is sticking. Also, hit save too. Just in case. There we go. Oh, outliner. And then close. Go. And then all I have to do is just hit duplicate, move to the side, bring it up, and then hit Control A. Is facing the Z direction. -1. Oh, what happened there? Oh, became black. We hit choose one. For some reason it became black. Huh. Universe -1. Ooh. Or I can just hit rotate around. That's fine. It's, and then move up to the point over here. And then move that. And then I'm just kind of eye it. There we go. We got my house here. All right. There we go. Okay, I want to stop there. So this is way too long. So this is a very basic haunted house I did. And next thing here, probably do some texturing after this. All right, thank you guys and take care. Bye-bye.